Alright, so the Tim Tracker, most well known as an Orlando theme park centered vlogger, has recently leaned more into the family at home vlog style content in recent years since welcoming his first child with wife Jen into their family after openly sharing they didn't think they would ever be able to have biological children. Now, in recent months, they've been open about adding to their family and the continued challenges of doing so. Unfortunately, there is an entire community of people calling out the trackers, Tim and Jen, pictured here, their lifestyle, particularly their parenting style. I was not aware that this community existed prior to me making a video on their COVID experience in late 2021, but quickly found, even though that video of mine was not about their parenting, that there was quite a rabbit hole to go down of people calling them out. And I think I never realized there was this entire community out there because it appears the tracker's channel videos, negative comments are usually removed, echoing anything regarding their parenting style or calling out any hypocrisy, inconsistencies, contradictions, illogical behavior, and the like. And it isn't until you go to the videos commenting on the tracker's channel where the extreme support and critics come together and you really see that they are actually a little more polarizing than you may think they are if you're just watching their channel. The recent incident prompting this follow-up from me was a clip from Florida resident edits of a vlog, which I could not find the source vlog on the Tim Tracker channel because I think it actually might not be public anymore, where Jen is sharing a recent lesson their son learned the hard way of him touching the hot surface of a toaster oven on the counter, which you see, this was a clip from the edit from the original vlog of Jen having her back turned with Jackson in the back, Jackson, their son, in the background on a stool with his hands near the toaster oven, which clearly here looks hot because it has that red glow to it. And it appears he was able to reach it because he was standing on a stool that is also the subject of debate regarding their parenting because the railing doesn't seem to be high enough to protect him from flipping over. Now, while Jen seems to think this was her being transparent with her audience and giving a learning lesson for him, she failed to realize how bad this made her and Tim look as parents. Not only since the last time I talked about the trackers was there this burn and continued stool height issue, but also them showing off their morning routine with their son showed him grabbing the pot of coffee himself without any stool. I think the pot of coffee was empty, but just the idea that he has that easy access to something that could have a very hot liquid in it, some people pointed out as very, very dangerous. Also having him close to the hot stove while she was cooking in that stool that he was on that people already had concerns about. His hands going to drawers that have dangerous items. And then a less physical danger recently, but more of a concern of if he ever sees that video when he is older of them going to a blueberry festival because their son likes blueberries. The parents then proceed to film themselves stuffing their faces the entire time, but at the end, include a clip of them leaving the festival saying, "Oh shoot, we forgot to get our son the fresh blueberries we specifically came for. Oh well." First, before we react to all this recent incidences that are the subject of controversy, I need to update you all on a comment I made almost a year ago, or about a year ago, on a different live stream about another Disney vlogger's controversy, because at the time I said I think the trackers actually do family vlogging better than others by not making their child the sole focus of the vlog. Well, in the past year, and after some reflection, I noticed things were changing on their channel as their son got older and more mobile and more verbal, and also as the theme park aspect of their channel changed to mostly staycation focused videos that really focused on the food aspect of the parks and their stays wherever they were at, and also some other things that I really wasn't as interested in. Now, although I changed my stance on the tracker's take on family vlogging, it does not change the following stances of mine on the genre in general. In fact, I think it continues to reassure me that I'm on the right track here. But first, I still believe it is a parent's choice to put their child on camera or not, because the decision to force them to do things one way or the other, to me, by any authority, whoever that is a slippery slope. I think mistakes happen, whether there's cameras in front of the mistake or not. Now, my argument for filming is, would you rather have it done behind closed doors or on camera to see and possibly be able to do something about it, whether that be an actual intervention or just influencing change in their household through some gentle suggestions for improvement, and also have a chance for them to correct this behavior rather than banning them and villainizing them to the point where they completely tune out all criticism altogether, which unfortunately I think that actually may already be happening for reasons I stated earlier. But with that, I don't really know how they are taking any criticism because they seem to put it all out there, including Jen's anxiety around driving, and I guess even her anxiety of being a passenger in the front seat of a car. I personally don't know why someone would broadcast their parenting mistakes, especially for them who have a platform of almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube alone, unless the paycheck for doing whatever they're doing is that good, and or they really are oblivious to the optics of their parenting and potential impacts of that. Now, even though I believe a parent should be able to decide when and how to post their children online, my personal line that I draw in the sand is not posting pictures of anyone else's children. Even if I know them offline, I won't post them online. And even on my channel, I really try not to post pics of minors, faces for sure, even if they are part of the story. Like in this case, I just showed the back of a head. Even though I think in general, a parent sharing their kids' pics online is fair game to reuse, the most I've done is on a few episodes of my reality TV recaps. I have posted a family eating a meal together as part of a scene, but the ones that I can think of are usually families with kids that are almost adults or kids that are almost teenagers. So not exactly toddlers or new talkers or new walkers in their family. And I try not to get these up close, in your face pics as much as possible. And I can say fairly certainly that when I have my own children, I will be setting very clear boundaries, following similar guidelines for myself and my co parent, and for those other people in my life potentially taking pictures. So let me know what you think of this family vlogging thing in general. Have your stances changed recently? How does this example with the trackers fit in with your current or former stances? Thank you for joining me for this news live chat segment taken from the full broadcast. Click around the channel for more. Thank you for having me in your online life as always, and I will see you next time.